Hello and welcome. This is going to be a knitting vlog where I show you how I designed my perfect summer top, knitted summer top. I got inspired by this plant, the Achillea millefolium Yarrow, which is one of my favorite herbal allies, and I brought you with me. So I hope you'll enjoy this video. I also tried to make kombucha. We'll see how that will turn out, and let me know if you like this type of videos, and let's start. Let's enjoy this footage.
We come on the sloop John B, my grandfather and me. Around Nassau town we did row, drinking all night, got into a fight, Well, I feel so break up, I wanna go home, Hoist up the John B sails, see how the mainsail set. Call for the captain ashore, let me go home,
Let me go home.
let me go home.
I want to go.
I wanna go home.
Why don't you let me go home?
Well, I feel so break up, I wanna go home.
I want to go home.
First mate, he got drunk, broke up the people strong. Constable had to come and take him away. Sheriff Johnstone,
Sheriff Johnstone,
why don't you leave me alone?
why don't you leave me alone?
Well, I feel so break up, I wanna go home.
I want to go home.
I just finished knitting on this Sophie scarf, and I put it on like a headband, headscarf, maybe that's the right name, and I absolutely love it. I just want to live in this thing. I got gift this yarn by Mieke, an amazing woman, and I will be forever thankful because she sent me so many wonderful skeins of different beautiful yarns, and I love this yarn. This is by the brand Woolfolk, and the color is the color straw. This is 50 grams and 150 meters. I have about, I'm gonna weigh this, but not much left. And this is 50% merino and 50% linen, and love it. Just pure love for this yarn. It's a DK way yarn. I would like to have so many garments in this yarn. I'll probably buy woolfolkyarn.com. The wonderful Mieke also gifted me not one, not two, but 4 cones of this wonderful yarn. I keep repeating wonderful, but that's the thing. So this yarn is the Ito Kinu 100% silk, 50 grams, 425 meters, and it's a Japanese cruelty-free silk yarn. Another cruelty-free silk. I've done a cruelty-free silk series, and I decided to hold it triple because this is kind of lace way yarn. Now I have this big cake. Maybe I could knit like a super simple drop shoulder tee, like top t-shirt, and I think I'm gonna use needle size 3.75. So that's my next cast on project. But I'm so grateful that Mieke gifted me such wonderful yarns. And I feel so blessed.
Spring brings all things, new things, sound, sights, fresh lights, and I might just be alright. New me, new you, we'll see. Warm sea, swim free, sing free, be free.
It's the next day. It's the next day, and I have worked on this baby. I don't know if I can hold the camera, and maybe I should put down the camera, but this is the back side, and I'm so excited because this looks beautiful. The fabric feels dry and really beautiful for me. And yeah, I have to go to the supermarket to get the ingredients, mainly black tea and sugar, to make kombucha. A friend of mine gave me a scoby, a mother kombucha scoby, and I'm gonna attempt to revival that scoby. I never really explore kombucha in general. I drank kombucha in the past, but not that much because it's quite expensive, to be honest. And at least in Italy, also when I lived in Sweden, it was very expensive, so I wouldn't really buy it. But I kind of liked the taste. I like vinegar, apple cider vinegar a lot. I do a lot of herbal concoctions and infusion and oxymills with apple cider vinegar, and kombucha has that kind of vinegary flavor. It's a little bit more sweet, and since it has a very similar property as apple cider vinegar, I was thinking to do a lot of herbal infusions. So infuse the kombucha with different plants and different flowers, so the kombucha will extract all of those wonderful herbal medicinal properties from those plants. So that's the reason why I'm venturing into this world. Plus, kombucha, they say, is good for your health, even though there aren't so many studies about that. But I'm excited to try it. So I got this big jar. This is 3 liters. So I'm gonna triple the recipe that I have. I'll put all of the recipe and the stuff in the description box. So what we need is black tea. You can also use the tea bags. And we need lots of sugar and a kombucha scoby. That's it. We don't need many ingredients. How do you get a kombucha scoby? I think you can find it also sold online. This was gifted to me. If you know someone that makes kombucha, ask them a little piece, a little scoby, because it kind of regenerates and creates more scobies as you brew this kombucha. And then you need a little piece of cloth, because we are going to do 2 different fermentation processes. It's very easy. It sounds a bit scary, but it's super easy. So this recipe that I have here is for 1 liter of water. So I'm gonna triple that. So I have 3 liters of water boiling there. I'm gonna add some black tea. I have 15 grams of tea. Otherwise, 1 liter, 5 grams of tea. And then I have 300 grams of sugar. And if you do just 1 liter, you just need 100 grams of sugar. So we'll make a tea, a strong black tea, right? We're gonna add the sugar, we're gonna strain away the tea, and we're gonna let the tea cool down. Once it is at room temperature, we're gonna add the baby here, the kombucha scoby, and place everything inside this jar without the lid, but only with a cloth like that. And we're gonna wait for that. I think depends on the place where you live and your environment. If it's really warm, you probably need to wait less time. So I would say between 7 and 10 days. But if you live in a very cold house, very cold environment, you need to wait a little bit longer. And once that time has passed, your kombucha is basically ready to be bottled. And you will store those bottles in a cool place for 3-4 days, and then your kombucha will be ready to be drunk. So that's my process. In the future, I'll show you the kombucha. We'll do a taste test, so there will be a 2-part video, I guess. This is the sound that this yarn makes. Can you hear it? It's not the best sound, in my opinion. There's nothing really wrong with the yarn, it's just a type of fiber, sometimes cotton, linen, silk. They have some sort of like friction and dryness and softness. This yarn has also some softness to it, so the flow of my knitting is a little bit like there is some friction. I don't know how to explain it. The tea is finally cool enough to be bottled up or jarred up, how do you say? We're gonna place the super strong black tea with sugar in this jar. Yay! Perfect. So I realized that this jar is 4 liters. So pretty good. Then there is space for it to breathe. And now we're gonna add the mother scoby kombucha. Ooh! That is to the mix. And then this is the beauty. That's it. We'll basically have to wait for about a week, I would say. And we're gonna have this nice linen cloth. I'm gonna place it here. And yeah, I'll check back in a week.
See ya!
Un petit bout d'avenir sous ma paume, elle est tranquille. Il écoute paisiblement les sons pas de non-désir. On découvrira cette chose qui n'existe pas, l'inconnu qui est en moi. Envie d'être envie de soi pour une fois. D'avenir, d'avoir mon corps et le temps, y'a qu'on mystères de la vie, on découvrira cette chose qui n'existe pas, l'inconnu qui est.
Okay, since Yarrow has these beautiful flowers, clusters of flowers, like an umbrella on top of the plant, I decided to add like tiny texture, a little bit of a texture work at the center of the top. I think this looks really beautiful. My tension is not the best because I'm knitting flat, but I kind of like it. It kind of gives some character to this top, and this also very gentle texture work also really reminds me of this beautiful, beautiful flower. I have been creating this super pretty, it's kind of like a pretty look-alike representation of the Yarrow flower, the Achillea MILLEFOLIUM flower. And I don't know, I'm feeling very proud of myself that I managed to create this texture work. So this is the top of the flower, and as I'll knit, I'll continue knitting the stem and maybe add some leaves. I really love this, and I kind of been writing down the pattern so I can remake it, reknit it in maybe, you know, warmer yarns for the winter as well. But I love the fact that this is a DK pattern, so I can, you know, wear it and it has some coverage. It's not really super see-through, and I love that for my summer or like warmer weather garments. Hello. Hello. There's no space for you. So, but yeah, I really love the fact that it's a DK pattern, and I'll just keep knitting the body. I love that the flower is kind of like the protagonist of this design. It's kind of like in front, and I'll knit it medium cropped, I would say, maybe. And then I have to decide if I'll pick up stitches around the armholes and knit, you know, maybe t-shirt length sleeves, or just do some ribbing, some I-cord edging. And yeah, we'll see. But I'm very happy with how this is turning out. I hope you can see it on camera. I don't really see much because the lighting is, yeah. But very, very happy. So I think I'll end the video here, and I'll show you the finished pattern and finished top in the next video. And I hope you enjoyed this type of video where there is a little bit of, you know, different things. Let me know if you like this type of videos, because yeah, it's important for me to make things that people like. Otherwise, I mean, I still enjoy. Anyhow, and let me know if you ever got inspired by a flower and knitted something that really reminded you of, you know, a plant, a flower, a tree. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing, because we're having fun here. We're enjoying each other and learning from each other. And I'll see you next time. Bye.